It's Monday. It's What's Next podcast.
We here, Shorty.
Carlos is in the bad reception area, so we might see him. We might not. We just gotta stay here and find out.
Stay tuned, stay.
Sometimes them intro videos get long and long about a goddamn day. Long and fucking long. So this is the What's Next podcast. Today I originally wanted to talk about safe places. Where is our safe place? For our kids, for our mind. It's so much shit going on in the world. Your kids ain't safe in school, college, you ain't safe in the fucking house. And it's just a lot of shit going on. So that's what I originally wanted to comment on. Where is a safe place for a man to have a conversation? I guess here, right? Oh shit. Down. Listen. You know if this place is safe. It's just a lot. But before we get into that, y'all know I always got some bullshit, right? Where my guy Carlos at? Let me see if I can get Carlos. I need Carlos on for this shit. He ain't even checked the last fucking message. Shit, man. Alright, so blind reaction, Dennis. Ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, shit. Alright.
I remember one time I invited a young lady out for a buffer date. Now, I highly recommend a buffer date before investing more. Buffer date is 30 minutes during the daytime, $10 or less, low pressure to feel each other out. She accepted the coffee date and we got there. Now, as per usual, I normally eat before I come to the date to make sure that I'm satisfied and I'm not showing up with negative energy, hungry, hangry, or with an attitude. And also so that I'm not wasting time ordering food, waiting on the food, eating the food, and spending more time than I actually want to with this individual that I don't know. So she said she was hungry. So we went to a place where there was food and she was upset that I didn't pay the bill. And I'm saying, honey, I invited you for coffee, not a meal. Now, if I would have do things differently before that buffer date, I would have had a phone conversation with her to see if we are even compatible and to see if she's interested in a buffer date. And that's something that I highly recommend to you ladies. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
I just want to know, why couldn't he pay for the meal? Right? Why would you invite the lady on a date and don't pay for the meal? Where? All right. You know what? I'm gonna say, where has this soft ass shit come from that you just say, "Oh, I ain't gonna pay for the date"? Why not? Why the fuck did you invite her out? If you didn't want to pay for it, they have so much technology now. You could have just FaceTimed her for a buffer. Like, if you want to invite her out, you have to pay for it. It shouldn't even be a conversation.
What I'm going to say is that I know a lot of women that have people saved in their phones as free meal. A lot. Like, out of a lot. Yeah, but so you think that's cool? Like, all right, so if I was to say,
listen, if I invite you out to a date, I'm paying for it. Let me get this straight. You're not picking where we're going. Let's get that out of the way. You're not picking where we're going. I don't give a fuck how anybody feels about that. You ain't paying, so you ain't picking. That's how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
You're not picking where we're going. We're going on a date. I already know where we're going on a date. I know the most expensive thing with the
But he also said it was a buffer date, so I'm assuming it wasn't really a date. It was more of a.
He said it was less than $10. How the fuck could you not pay for that?
I guess
all right, hold on. So for the people who just got here, we gonna run it back one more time. All right.
I remember one time I invited a young lady out for a buffer date. Now, I highly recommend a buffer date before investing more. A buffer date is 30 minutes during the daytime, $10 or less, low pressure to feel each other out. She accepted the coffee date and we got there. Now, as per usual, I normally eat before I come to the date to make sure that I'm satisfied and I'm not showing up with negative energy, hungry, hangry, or with an attitude. And also so that I'm not wasting time ordering food, waiting on the food, eating the food, and spending more time than I actually want to with this individual that I don't know. So she said she was hungry, so we went to a place where there was food, and she was upset that I didn't pay the bill. And I'm saying, honey, I invited you for coffee, not a meal. Now, if I would have do things differently before that buffer date, I would have had a phone conversation with her to see if we are even compatible and to see if she's interested in a buffer date. And that's something that I highly recommend to you ladies. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
Hello, Brittany.
Sir, relax. All right, so buffer date.
What in the fuck?
Sir, I told you relax. You always jumping on the first thing you see. Shit. Didn't know. We're not into gay stuff, sir. Goodbye. Have a nice day. You're out of here.
Yeah, I'm not none of that, sir. Enjoy yourself, though.
Fuck type bullshit.
Starting early.
Listen, let me fuck wrong with it. Yeah. let me just say this. Rel, Reese, Sherelle. I'm sorry, Sherelle. Sharice. I'm sorry. Damn, I'm fucking everything up. This is where I'm saying he invited her on a date. She ordered more than what he expected. Oh well, pay for the date. That's all I'm saying. Pay for the date. Now I understand what you're saying, Stacks. I knew a lot of girls that was like, oh, at least I get a free meal out the nigga. I know a lot of girls that was like that. Shit, let me tell you something. I went on dates with certain girls because I wanted to go see the game that night, and I ain't had nobody to go with.
I've done that too. I'm guilty of that. Just taking the girl out just because I want to be alone.
Right, because I didn't want to be alone, and I went to go see the game that night.
So that's not the issue
about her.
That's not the issue at hand, sir.
The issue at hand
but I'm just saying it don't matter. You still pay for the date.
But the issue at hand was that she agreed to it originally.
She agreed to it.
Then she got something. Then her greedy ass got something to eat. That's cool, but I'll pay for that. I just know that your ass is greedy. We had the goddamn coffee shop. You want muffins and all types of shit.
He said you want muffins. Well,
what the fuck? You know what? This is getting a little bit too wild right here.
All right, I'm about to cut this YouTube shit the fuck off.
No, don't cut it off. Leave it there.
I can't even see that. What happened?
They can say what they want. Don't worry about it. They can say what they want.
Listen.
God bless them. God bless them. You just go in the wrong direction, my friend. You just in the wrong direction.
So
I can't see it. I don't know.
Thank you, good. I know that's why I ain't fit it up there because I know that only me and Dennis can see it, so don't even worry about it. So, a buffer date, filling somebody out, trying to see where you're at. This shit. All right, hold on. Let me close this.
No, leave it alone.
No, I just read the buffer date. Now I can't see none of the fucking comments. If you tap the comment box,
where do I see this?
Close it all. So anyway, where the fuck was we at? Let me do one more fucking time.
I remember one time I invited a young lady out for a buffer date. Now, I highly recommend a buffer date before investing more. Buffer date is 30 minutes during the daytime, $10 or less, low pressure to feel each other out. She accepted the coffee date and we got there. Now, as per usual, I normally eat before I come to the date to make sure that I'm satisfied and I'm not showing up with negative energy, hungry, hangry, or with an attitude. And also so that I'm not wasting time ordering food, waiting on the food, eating the food, and spending more time than I actually want to with this individual that I don't know. So she said she was hungry. So we went to a place where there was food and she was upset that I didn't pay the bill. And I'm saying, honey, I invited you for coffee, not a meal. Now, if I would have do things differently before that buffer date, I would have had a phone conversation with her to see if we are even compatible and to see if she's interested in a buffer date. And that's something that I highly recommend to you ladies. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
Yeah. Hey, Brittany, I'm on the same note. He does sound cheap to me. That's what he sounds to me. He sounds cheap to me.
In 2022, the rules have changed in a lot of different
No,
things.
there ain't no rules change. A grown ass man is a grown ass man. You take a girl on a date. I don't give a fuck if it's buffer or whatever it is. You take you. I'm sorry. I'm not just gonna say. You take whoever you take on a date. You initiate as a grown man. If you initiate and say, "Hey, we should go on a date to such and such Starbucks or whatever," you gonna pay for it.
She
That's
talking
it,
about Kevin Samuels. And
man.
what his name? Yeah.
I think it's that.
So if you put all your cards on a table, right?
Oh, what's all the cards? You went on a fucking date.
If I call you and say, "Hey, go out for coffee, get to know each other," I guess so. Either way you look at it, it's fucking wrong because
That's wrong. He's wrong. He's all the way wrong. His cheap ass is all the way wrong. Now it don't even. Now if I'm a female, I ain't fucking with him. Motherfucker didn't pay for a fucking a cheap date. This is a cheap date. She didn't order that much shit at the coffee shop.
I don't know. 'Cause like I said, either way you look at it, it's you wrong either way. Like I understand, like me, I would just pay for the date because at the end of the day, fuck it, that's what it is. Like, what's the difference between a $10 date and a $30 date? Not really not.
Right.
Oh well, but in the same
so
sense, it's
yeah,
just like
$10,
like
$30.
yo,
That's
let me
not a big
finish.
difference.
Let me finish. But in the same sense, it's also like, all right, this is the nicest you're going to be because this is like an interview, low key. If you want to keep it 100, this is the nicest you're going to be, right? And you're already not listening to what I'm asking. I say, yo, just meet up for coffee, so on and so forth,
What?
and you're taking it to the next level. That's just what it is. I mean, that's how it can be looked at. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal for me because it's just like fuck it. It's $20. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But
I understand.
no.
I'm gonna stop looking at these comments, man. I'm trying to see if I can take them off. This shit right here is out of fucking control. Matter of fact, I gotta wait.
So
How come I can't
it's
see these
no
shits?
it's no
No
because
more
I
about
didn't put them up there, sir. So it's no way to justify just a friendly date. So if I say let's go for a walk in the park and we just happen to pass the hot dog stand, I'm supposed to buy a hot dog.
Yes. I don't know. And let me tell you something that to me it seemed like it's new, but I don't know how new it really is. There's a lot of hungry females out there. There's a lot of hungry females. They will eat you under the table.
Pause. People in the comments. You can't.
There's a lot of hungry females. I'm gonna say it again. There's a lot of hungry females out there. They will eat you under the table.
I 100% get it, sir.
I mean, that's what it is. Yeah, I offer to buy. If she want a hot dog, I offer to buy a hot dog. Hey, Stacks, if you want to see the crazy things going on, man, go on the YouTube channel and look at those comments. That's all.
Nah.
All right. So, safe place, right? So we know we had the oh shit, I fucking pushed the wrong button. Do we- Yo, stop if I cut this shit off, yo. Cut this shit.
Yo, all right, man. That's the thing. Let's think about another safe space, man. Where is it
So
that
we know
you? Where's
we had the shooting at the school, right?
at my school? At my alma mater?
I guess.
Are you talking about Virginia? Virginia.
Yes, Virginia.
LA.
We got people getting shot sitting at a light. Like down here, a 13-year-old girl was stopped at a light. In DC, it was a kid, raking it 13 years old, raking his yard, raking the leaves in his yard, and walk up and shot him in his head. Like, it's no I swear to God. I'm ready to go get my fucking shit.
Is it a? Let me explain something to you. Is the comments a safe space now?
It's fucking shit.
Bro, I can't see this shit, so I don't know what's going
Yo,
on.
I'm telling you. Yo, I'm telling you.
Anyway, what the fuck I was saying? So, what we can't send our kids to school to be safe. We can't fucking stop on the side of the road. You ain't safe walking down the fucking street. Like in Philly, that kid that the kid guy male that fired 70 shots at the school, at the fucking school. He's getting killed at the fucking football games and shit. Like shit is out of fucking control, yo. Shit is out of control. Wake up in the morning ain't even fucking safe no goddamn more. So at this point, like I don't know. I don't know where we as the people are safe at. And you get up and you say, "Fuck that! It's too dangerous. I'm moving out of Philly, or I'm moving out of Baltimore. I'm going somewhere else." What's the fuck say that you're gonna be safe there? So exactly where is our safe place? Where are we safe? Are we safe inside our house? We gotta go buy 30 guns to be safe inside our house. Focus, sir.
I'm focused. I'm focused.
This is so hilarious.
Right. I'm focused. Only thing I'm saying is,
put my phone down.
yeah, I gotta get out these comments. Yeah. Only thing I'm gonna say, you don't know where it's safe at. I mean, you home is supposed to be your safe space. You know, it ain't supposed to be a house. It's supposed to be home, and that's supposed to be your safe space. But you never know what may happen. You know what I mean? You may get attacked anywhere. I mean, hell,
Bro,
there's people that
some of the darkest shit happens.
Oh, but that's not home. That's a house. So I'll just let you know that. The difference. Luther
It's
Vandross
the only
told us.
home you know.
Luther Vandross told us, you know, a chair is still a chair, even if there's no one sitting there. Remember that, all right? Just wanted you to know. Luther Vandross told me that.
So, switching to another subject, where is a man's safe place to talk? Like, because a
I don't
man,
know. Everybody's safe place is different. Some people, religiously, they'll go to church. Some people go into the Zoom and have. That's where they feel most comfortable talking at because they can't have those conversations at home. Some people come on podcasts and get what they got to get out. You got some people that got that one friend that they go talk to and they can tell them everything. You know what I mean? I believe everybody needs that one friend and a counselor. That's what I believe. You need that one friend and a counselor that you can go and tell.
I feel like as a guy, us as men, we need to be comfortable with being able to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? With me, my whole thing was
vulnerable to who?
My whole, just in general. I'm gonna tell you why. Because the way I'm able to tell my story to anybody is because I don't care. Because I didn't did the work and I've been through it. It's cool. I was vulnerable at one point, so where I was able to tell my story. But now I'm able to tell it over and over and over again because it doesn't affect me anymore the way it used to. You know what I'm saying? For me, I had to be vulnerable in therapy. You know what I mean? I had to cut the bullshit. That's pretty much what my therapist told me. Yo, cut the bullshit. That tough guy shit, that's just going to get you hanging from a ceiling somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be honest. You got to be honest with yourself.
Okay.
So
So
when it comes down to it, you got to be comfortable with being vulnerable.
so I can talk to Dennis. I don't know Stack, so I'm not gonna go Stack. I'm like, man, my mother, man, she did me wrong, man. It's people that you thought you could talk to, and then fucked up, talking through the telephone line and shit. Um,
Yeah, like I mean, because that's usually what happened. You went to go talk to somebody, you got vulnerable. You went to go talk to somebody. Next thing you know, they aired all your business out, and then you're like, you know what? I ain't doing that shit again. That's just the way you think. I ain't doing that shit again. And you're like, fuck it, I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
where the fuck is Carson at right now, yo, with the strap? Because this shit is out of control.
No, man, it's all right. Brittany said something.
No, listen, Brittany is a man too.
I know that, but I mean, they still said something. I mean, I'm, I'm not worried about if they're a man or not. Just as long as you're not saying nothing inappropriate. All right.
Hey,
What
Dennis.
happens? What happens if your car declined in therapy?
Dennis.
Does the counselor tell you that you have to jump off a bridge? No, the counselor ain't gonna tell you
Nah.
nothing like that. But your
Nah, what happens
car
is
declining shouldn't be a big thing. And Brittany said that she's a woman.
I'm sorry.
now when
Yeah.
it comes down to it, when it comes down
That's just fuck that, dude.
to it,
She said I could be a
hey
man.
yo, man, these. Oh, goodness. Y'all fucking silly. All right, man.
Oh,
When it comes down
listen.
to it, what happens is I went through my insurance to do the whole therapy thing. Most insurance covers it anyway, but a lot of people don't know it. Most of the time, your medical insurance covers therapy. But if in case it doesn't, you kind of want to go to one where it's affordable enough. Like you got motherfuckers who do $30 sessions. You know what I'm saying? They do text sessions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's help anyway. You just gotta find it. But if not, nigga, write a diary or some shit. Like I mean, I'm not a diary type nigga, but like just find that outlet.
Yeah, you got to find the outlet because if you keep that all pushed inside of you, and it will backfire on you. And you don't want things to go like in the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like we got people in the comments right now, like Mr. Powder. Mr. Powder's in the comments. How you doing, Mr. Powder? Mr. Powder's over there. He's talking about things and expressing the way that he loves everything that he sees. So, maybe that's just the way that he has fun. That's all I'm gonna say.
So, wait. All right, this shit fucked me up now. And we ain't
Mark
even
said that he write about things in his diary. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to Mark about that, man.
all right, so
Yeah, bro. Like whatever your outlet is your outlet.
Yeah, and Mark also said he said what about conversation therapy? Okay, all right, okay.
so
Yeah, shit. Yeah, sometimes you'll be surprised just having you being vulnerable in front
Has
of a group of
anybody
your
has
homeboys.
anybody in the comments
Everybody
been in
else,
therapy? I said, has anybody in the comments been in therapy?
I mean, look, therapy doesn't have to be you on a fucking couch laying down and somebody just with a notepad. Like that's not
they got
how my
FaceTime
therapy
therapy
went.
now.
My therapy went like we was just sitting there, just just talking, kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't getting psychoanalyzed, none of shit like that. You know what I mean? So like, but what I was saying was sometimes maybe you just need to have a conversation with your homeboys because your homeboys may be going. Jesus.
Going through,
Anyway,
yes, they may be going through it as well.
exactly.
Fabo, ain't
You know what
nobody
I'm
got
saying?
no Fabo, ain't nobody got no guns, Fabo.
Nah.
What the fuck?
Well,
So what the fuck?
we about to get booted. Here it come.
So
Here it come.
let's say, hold on, Dennis. Me and my wife are going through things. Okay, let's say me and my wife are going through things, right?
Yeah.
You ain't supposed to put all your business in the streets, right? Who can I come and be like, yo, man, without shit getting like nowadays? Nobody wanna hear, nobody wants to hear all that other shit.
Who is Facebook user?
June, I think.
Is
Probably
that
June.
June?
Yeah, it should be June.
June, go to YouTube. June, go to YouTube.
Send me the YouTube link.
Sir.
That
So
shit in my.
who can I sit down and have I guess a genuine conversation with about my wife and I guess not be judged?
I think you're gonna have that conversation with your wife.
But I
I
can't
don't. I
talk. I
personally,
can't.
let me just say this. Let me say this. I personally do not believe, and I personally do not believe that you should be talking about marital statuses to somebody that's single. I think
It
if you have
depends.
a marital problem,
Hold on. It depends. Are they single and never been married, or have they been there and now divorced? Because of course, like I can understand me talking to a motherfucker who ain't never been there. That's like me. That's like me taking advice from a nigga who ain't never played in the NBA how to guard an NBA player. You ain't never been here. You don't know. You know what I'm
right?
saying? But in the same sense, is you've been in a marriage and you're divorced. They could offer you both sides because, like if you would have asked me, right? Like, yo, me and wife doing this and this and this and this. Most women would think that I'm going to be like, oh, get divorced. No, that's not my answer. That's never going to be the fucking. That's not the answer for me. But in the same sense, it ended up being the answer for me anyway. But nonetheless, I don't want to see you get divorced because I know how that shit's going to end. I know how it's going to affect you mentally. I know how that shit's going to like play with your psyche, all that shit.
Yeah,
So I'm not going to sit there and tell you like, yo, get divorced. I want to be like, look, here's what you do because I know my mistakes. I know the mistakes I made, and I don't want, as you as my homeboy, I don't want you to make those same mistakes.
Now you got to find out who's really genuine and who's just trying to find an open door.
That's true. That's also true. You know what I
that is
mean?
also true. Yeah, but see, that's why I say I don't think you should go. I don't
if
think
you
you should go
already have a
outside.
solid group of friends, but if you have a solid group of friends, I know there are like 5 friends that I call on my phone right now that'll help me hide a body. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we done been in the trenches together. Like, I got a homeboy Mousy. You know what I mean? Like, the same way. You know what I mean? He's been in a bad relationship. Now he's in a great relationship, about to get married again. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's been there. So he knows. So I could have that dialogue with him, like, yo, so and so. He can have the same dialogue with me. That's just how it is. You know, so if you have that circle and your circle's tight enough, then you don't have to worry about that. Especially if you're grown. Like what man, honestly, what man is gonna sit there and want to gossip? Some girl shit. You don't even belong in the circle if you want to gossip. You do
No,
me a
but
favor anyway if I found out that's you. Exactly. But I'm saying is you're doing me a favor anyway if I found out that you do, because now you're about to catch these hands and I'm never going to speak to you again.
So
you's a fight
because you just got
you is a fight motherfucker.
So
absolutely no, because
always remember it takes 2 to tango.
It does. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And I would want honestly, I would want my next wife to do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if we're in a relationship or we're married and shit, and she has a friend that's been divorced, I would want her to go to the divorced friend. But I would want her to also use her fucking head. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just, you form your own opinion, but just judge her by her mistakes and her accomplishments in that marriage.
People got to be truthful at the same time. Don't
That
say
also
I tried to do all this,
and
he just never tried to do this and that shit.
Yeah, don't paint the picture like you're just a victim.
Accountability. That's another thing. Accountability. You have to have accountability. Yo, listen, I'm not gonna lie, I fucked up. I missed a couple mortgage payments. But I got the money now. But at that time I didn't have it.
Wait, time out. Don't call me when you missed a couple of them.
No.
You missed the first one.
That ain't the conversation is that not that I need money. The conversation is I fucked up on a couple mortgage payments. She upset that we lapsed, but I now got the money to pay the shit back. But she's still upset that I didn't tell her that I was short on a couple mortgage payments.
Listen,
that's the conversation. I don't need no money from you. I just need a way to resolve what the fuck happened.
One of the hardest conversations that I've ever had to have was with my own daughter. You know what I'm saying? Explaining to her because she became an age where she started asking questions. She's like, "Daddy, how come we gonna have pictures of me when I was a baby? I was a shitty father when she was born." You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's my truth. But I'm a great father now. But I know who I was back then, and me having that conversation with her opened up so much dialogue and just opened up so many doors in my head. It's just like, I know what I did back then, and I take accountability for it, baby girl. I'm sorry. But you don't ever have to worry about you calling me not answering ever again, because that's not me anymore. That's not going to happen. But I had to have that conversation. It's the hard conversations that you need to have first before you can make that next step in your progression in life, personally.
They said, what made you become a better father?
Honestly speaking,
shit, they missed the last 3 episodes, huh? Stacks.
Nah, bro. Honestly, what made me become a better father was that, like, that shit wears on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, seeing your daughter grow up. You know what I mean? Like just seeing her grow up and me not being there, that shit hurt me more than anything I've ever been through. And I've been through a lot of shit in my life. But that shit hurt me. You know what I mean? Not being able to call her on her birthday because I was so embarrassed. That type shit. This is shit that really, you know what I mean, it fucked with me.
Well,
but eventually I was just, huh?
How old is she?
Right now she just turned 9 on the 11th. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how old was it when you got back in the swing of things? How old was she when you got back in the swing of things?
6.
6?
7. You know what I'm saying? But like I didn't. But yo, I was immature. All I knew growing up was survival. I didn't know. You know what I mean? Like if you go from being a survival type nigga to being a person that somebody else needs to be able to count on, that's a hard ass transition. That transition is crazy. That's a long ass jump. Like there are steps you need to make. There's steps you need to take to even become that. And so like me and my son is older than my daughter. So he witnessed it too, but like me and my son, we're not as close as me and my daughter, but he talks to me now. You know, before he just didn't even want to get on the phone. Like real talk. And then it got to a point where he's about to be 12.
Oh, he play football? Sure, sign him up.
He should. Yo, he should. He big as shit too. He a big boy. He a big boy for real.
Yeah.
But but now it's at a point where I feel like I'm buying his love, but at some point, like I feel like that's my hill to die on because I made that bet. So fuck it. You want the V-Bucks here? You got it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're able to
that's
keep that dialogue open for me.
V-Bucks is small shit, sir.
Expensive.
Sir,
expensive.
V-Bucks expensive over time, but
every other day, bro.
Oh no, hell no, we ain't doing this shit every other day.
Every other day.
What the fuck is V-Bucks? Is that for 2K?
No, that's for Fortnite. The buy shit in Fortnite.
Do you think it'll happen?
Absolutely. Listen, you're a better father than me, though, Stack. He had to get a job. I get a job.
I got to get the work in.
You want V-Bucks? You ain't take out the motherfucking trash? Get your ass out my face.
But to answer that question, somebody just asked, my transition just recently happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it did just recently happen. Do I think it's going to last long term? Absolutely. Simple reason being, I'm going to force it to happen. Like if I say I'm here now, I'm here now. I'm not going nowhere. Because I don't want to live with that feeling ever again. Like that feeling of failure as a father is the worst shit ever. I could take failure as a husband. I could take failure as a friend. failure as a father, that shit is a different type of metamorphosis in your mind that fucks with you, bro.
Sir, I swear to
So
God.
wait, your kids by your wife?
No.
No kids by your ex-wife?
Absolutely not. No.
We almost the same motherfucker. I only got one though. My daughter 14, but we almost the same motherfucker.
Only got one too.
Yeah,
But I forced that shit to
that
happen.
motherfucker
You know what I'm saying?
he only got one. He only got one that matters. That's Brielle.
Well,
Other than that, he had a church,
all my
had a
kids.
church full of them. You the one said you only got one, sir.
Yeah.
Watch your mouth.
So it's some shit in life that'll just stop you in your tracks, no matter how fast you're going, how hard you're going, what you're doing. It'll just fucking stop you in your life. And we all have that point. Or if you haven't got there, don't worry about it. That brick wall will show up real fucking soon. And it ain't shit you can do but take a fucking seat. Just take a fucking seat.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Did I post the wrong shit or something?
I don't know, but
Like my
this
swipe,
one right here,
like,
this one ain't bad. This one ain't bad. You know what I mean? They said,
no,
"What would you?"
I had a friend. And me and him grew up together. We went to school, middle school, high school.
To answer that question, when it comes down to it,
Whoa, hold on, baby. Hold on. It's my moment, sir. Hold time. You gonna take my
oh no, I can't hear you.
Huh? What you
like
mean?
You're breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
No, you're. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Nah, he's breaking up on his end.
Oh, I was ready to say. So, my homeboy, he had his kid, and they didn't see eye to eye, so they had to go two different ways. And she asked him for help with certain things, and he was like, "Nah, I'm not doing it." So she was like, "Cool." She went downtown on him. He got an attitude, and he was like, "Fuck that." He literally told me this to my face, and at that point, I knew it was nothing else I could do. He said, since she put me on child support, I can't get back at her, so my son got to suffer for it.
Yeah, that's the dumbest
I
shit I've ever
said,
heard.
what?
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Ever since
Kid
then,
the kid ain't got nothing to do with none of that.
I didn't quit. I talked to him every other day. And the first thing after I was like, "Yo, what's up? How you doing?" He's like, "I'm good." Talk to your son. And he would get he got so mad at me, we just stopped talking. He just stopped. Now he got I believe he has 3 kids over here, and he lives in Arizona now. But sir, what the fuck are you laughing at, sir? Bye, Dennis. All right, Stacks, how are you doing today, sir? Because this motherfucker.
Well, there's a question here that says, "Wow, AB."
Yo, oh my goodness, yo, motherfucker,
so says, wow.
Yo, motherfucker,
So there's a question here that says, "How would I react if one of my close friends neglected his kids?"
Fucking party.
It depends on. For me, it depends on what the situation is, because not all neglect is neglect. You know what I'm saying? So like,
shut the fuck up, Dennis.
Yo, that's
go ahead.
crazy.
I'm sorry. I just muted him. I'm sorry he's being rude.
Nah, I see it. Like I can see it. That's what makes it funny. Oh shit! But not all neglect is actual neglect. Yo, y'all gotta stop because y'all gonna make me look at it. Shit.
He said, "I'm Stack's friend." Sir, go ahead and finish what you're saying, sir.
All right. My bad. Not all neglect is actual neglect. Like so, like I know a dude. I'm not gonna name him and shit, but I know somebody who every time he tries to go see his kid, it's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like her new boyfriend got a problem, or all of a sudden the kid's sick. You know what I'm saying? And like it depends on what it is. Like if he's just like, nah, I don't want to deal with it because I just don't. then yeah. But if it's just on some, I don't want to see it because I have nothing to offer the situation. That's understandable. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to sit. I would still say go see the kid. Like, go see your child, bro. Like, but I can understand where it's coming from. Like, if you have nothing financially to offer the situation, now you got your baby mother looking at you like, damn, I'm paying for all these Pampers and all this shit. What the fuck are you here for? You know what I mean? So like that also plays in the mental that mental game. So yo, stop. You gonna make me look at my phone, bro?
Who, me? Sir, I'm focused, sir.
Yeah, because I see
I'm
you
focused. I'm listening to you. I'm not paying attention to them.
I'm sorry, but yeah. So when it comes down to it, man, it's just what are you like? What is the situation? That's the best way I can put it.
And everybody, I guess, is different. Um, but my thing is, his father left him hanging, and you know how it felt. Somebody else had to come and take care of you, and you turn around and did the same shit because of something that you didn't agree on. Like, it's bullshit, bullshit. Um, but his fucking son, yo, 13 years old, like 7 feet, yo, big as a bitch. On the offensive line, yo, in high school, he was throwing niggas around. I was like, yo, this boy goes to the NFL. He gonna be mad as a motherfucker, yo.
It's hell,
Mad as a motherfucker.
but I don't know, man. Oh, what the hell is my charger at?
So, this guy been asking questions the whole show, and I don't want to be rude and ignore his questions. So, Mark asks, what is L thoughts on homosexuality? Listen, sir, if it makes you happy, do you, shorty. It's 2022. Life is different. Just do you, shorty. Just, do you. Don't.
Yeah,
Just,
man. If you
that's it.
wanna
That's
look, whatever you like is what you like, bro.
what you like.
Don't affect me. What you
Yeah.
like is what you like.
Shit crazy. Dennis, you got your shit together, Dennis?
Hell no.
Yeah, I'm back. Yo,
Okay.
that fucking AB is crazy. Yo.
That's why he can't do no more fucking shows and shit, yo. Shit like that, yo.
No, he can do shows, man. He gotta get some time, man. Listen, oh man, oh that shit was hilarious, man. This motherfucker AB. I don't
Pause.
know where he get this shit from, man. But listen, man, like I said, you gotta be comfortable with yourself to be going through the things that I went through today in the comment section.
He said, "Why do you call him sir?" Listen, I call everybody sir.
Yeah, he even called some women sir. He almost called his daughter sir.
Shit.
What the fuck? This is crazy. Not my,
Hey man,
All
so
right.
you look good,
So,
brother.
Monday Night Football is getting ready to come up. They in Mexico City. Mexico about to ball out. He said AB. He said real flag. God bless.